Matthew, just how important is this particular show to you?
This particular show is really important to us. It's a great opportunity, obviously, first and foremost, to see our customers, and we have many meetings through the week. But even more important to me is what I can pick up about what's going on around the region. So, for example, I learnt a definition of being middle class in India is wearing a watch, for example. But more widely than that, you start to hear about how many airports there are going to be in China, how many airports are being built over the next 10 years in India, and also how people's tastes are changing, how they think about luxury compared to the years before the crisis. So, is consumption becoming a little less ostentatious? What are people looking for in luxury brands? And for me as a marketeer, it's a great opportunity to take that back and think about, well, maybe the kinds of promotions we're doing are going to have to change. So do we dial down the status, and do we think more about history and heritage and authenticity and those kinds of things? So it's important for us to take a sounding, if you like, of what's happening amongst consumers.
But what you've really picked up on is the real sense of optimism that's prevailing here at the moment. Quite a difference from what existed 2 years ago.
Absolutely, there's a sense of excitement and a sense of anticipation like I've never seen before. I remember being in Cannes a couple of years ago, and everyone was talking about how awful it was, how nothing much was going to happen for a year or so. And I think much more quickly than anyone had anticipated, the world has changed. And everywhere you go, every market, every category, you would expect people to say the world is going well as soon as it picks up a little bit. But definitely you hear great examples of success everywhere you look.
So in terms of the market dynamics for premium liquor, where do you see that developing over the coming years, and what brands have you got to meet the new market challenges?
I mean, first and foremost, we have Louis XIII, which is doing incredibly well. It's surpassing all our expectations. And we have another product, Centaure de Diamant, which we launched into the market in December last year. And it's doing really well. And one of the things that we notice is that it is having quite a number of repeat purchases already. It's just 6 months old, but it's already building a franchise. And so what we're seeing is a dynamic that I think will be increasingly important for us, is this idea of loyalty. And the ability to build loyalty in an airport is quite a challenge. It's always a surprise to me when I meet a promoter who says, I have a regular customer. And we do very little as an industry to facilitate that. We might do something within a particular location, but across a route or across a portfolio of journeys that someone does regularly, why is it that as an industry we can't find a way to join up those experiences and build people's loyalty? So that's something that is a dynamic that I think will become very important for us.
So are you saying therefore that you're going to be drilling down into far more niche marketing by location as opposed to a pan-Pacific marketing campaign?
I think we will do both. I think one of the big challenges of the industry is the ability to roll out a global message and a global promotion. And we do it, some of the other liquor suppliers do a really good job. But at the same time, the more you do that, I think the more you have to complement it with a personal touch that makes people really engage and feel that there's something in it for them wherever they go. So we are investing in CRM that will not only join up locations as people travel, but will have links back into the domestic markets too.
If there was one defining statement you wanted to say about where the business is going to go in the next 12 months, what is it?
I think that we will see innovation. I think that the world has changed. We will see all the suppliers, including ourselves, investing not only in product, but beyond product into complete solutions for travelers.